All right, this is going to be a little random video, but greetings, first off. First and foremost, health, happiness, love, success, prosperity, and a whole bunch of money to you. I hope this message finds you well. I know that it will. I'm having a cup of tea right now. It's a late night. It's an everyday detox with a little bit of ginger and honey. Get into it. And the message on it says, from a small seed, a mighty trunk may grow. Aeschylus. That's not what that says. Aeschylus. Aeschylus? Maybe. That was the person who said it. Alright, I want to try to make this as straightforward and to the point. So I had a moment. I got the opportunity and I was gifted with the opportunity to see Beyonce in concert for the Renaissance World Tour. And speechless. Honestly, I have not really been talking to anyone outside of the people who I went with. And yeah, I'll do a separate video on that experience, but truly I am in this state of, you're doing good, but it ain't good enough. It's, not that it's not good enough, but you can do more, and be that more, be that great. So my feelings from the concert is really like, and I mean, hey, it says it in the word Renaissance right there. Really showing up and being the best you. And this is like feelings that I've had long before the concert, but I knew the concert would give me, or the show would give me something else, it would kind of drive the nail in the coffin for me. And yeah, I'm just very grateful because I had no idea what was going on. But there was a specific conversation, so my cousin wound up going as well. And funny enough, she asked me if I wanted to go because she had an extra ticket. Someone gifted her some tickets and she had an extra ticket. Baby, listen, abundantly blessed. Abundantly, like the favor, the grace. Anyway, the favor, not the grace. I mean, grace too, grace always. But listen, there was, so she rode with us back. So my best friend and I went with my best friend. My cousin wound up going as well. My cousin rode back with us, right? And I dropped her off. But anyway, all the logistics, right? But there was a conversation that was had. You're keeping up, you're catching up with somebody and that you haven't seen in a long time. Hey, what's going on? And I'm in between the space of letting go of my old self, understanding my old self, and moving on from it, and moving into this new space. Now, it gets tricky in real time for me because a part of me is like, just go with the same rhetoric, fit in, looking for a job, working on this, doing this. Instead, okay, so as I was answering her, and so what are you doing, da-da-da-da, I was stumbling over my words, like I was stuttering, and of course, I was, my nervous system was trying to re-regulate itself from all of the energy that I was just in, right? But also deciding if I wanted to respond as usual, or do I want to respond in this new reality that I know that I'm in? And still being concerned on how people view me. So today I noticed that I was answering as if I was uncertain about where I am in life. Instead of saying, you know what? You know what, girl? I'm actually working on forgiveness of self. I'm working on accepting grace and mercy each and every day. I'm working on accepting the God in me and exploring the God in me. I am adapting to new skills of consistency and discipline in my life. And that's what I'm doing. Whatever facet that I'm working in on those things, does it really matter? Do you need to know what company I'm working for? Do you need to know that I'm looking for a job? Do you need to know the ins and outs? I don't know. I don't necessarily know that. And that's the new self saying, you are certain about these things. You have not just been sitting twiddling your thumbs for however long. If you think that's what you've been doing, that's crazy. Right? So whatever part of your journey that you are on, validated with power. Baby, I'm working on breaking generational curses, not for the people behind me, because they got to do their own work, but for my children, for my grandchildren, if I so choose to have children, I want to bring them into a space where, baby, I've done a lot of the work for you, and you can step right on up to experience a new form of God, a new space in God, like in yourself. See yourself as who you are instead of working to be who you already are. I'm not looking for that. So this is also what's the name? I will be posting again, please like, comment, share, subscribe. I will be posting the first day of the SoulWork. I'm just SoulWork class. Soul class. I don't know, girl. I'm here. Okay. I'm gonna post the first video. You guys, please do it whenever you can. I'm not going to try to regulate when you guys can do it. Eventually, I may create like a Discord, or I want to get back on a Clubhouse, honestly. But create a space for those who will like accountability and doing detox and fast and things like that. Well, I don't know about fast personally, because I believe that fast should be very much a personal thing. But we'll see. But for right now, I will be posting the actual lecture for the first SoulWork class, as well as the PDF or the worksheet for it. So on the worksheet, there will be journal prompts, meditation, instructions if you want to do it self-guided, and there is a guided 5-minute. I'm asking people to only put in 5 minutes. You need a minimum, and I'm doing 5 minutes because a lot of people are very used to go. But if you can dedicate and commit 5 minutes at least to meditation, to yourself, we on to something. You know what I'm saying? So I believe I will be starting this soul detox myself. So I'm going to do it too, and then I'm going to come back on the 4th day. And so what is that? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday, I'm going to come back and come speak to y'all about it and, see how I feel share my experiences, and hopefully other people will have something to share as well. If not, girl, who gives a fuck about the what? If not, give a damn. I'm going to do my work. You feel me? I keep on. Well, if not, I don't. Listen, it's beyond me. Excuse me. But yeah, I just wanted to share that. I know I said I was going to post it, but the first, like the pre-lecture to the first one, actually took about 2 days to upload. So very strange. But yes. But now I want to start it on like a fresh week. Going back to what I was saying about how I was speaking, validate yourself. I know I'm a little weird. I know when I get around other people, I'm overthinking, but I am ready to move past that. I am ready to validate myself. What I'm doing is real work. What I'm doing is useful, not only to myself, but to many others that will stem from me. Learning how to forgive myself and actually forgiving myself for my past mistakes, decisions, whatever. Forgiving myself, one, because everything works for my good. If I decide that, hey, I'm going to learn from it and move on from it and not internalize it and use it for the benefit of my future and the benefit of my people and the benefit of myself, then that's what I'm going to do. Not holding on to the old self. Now, I keep playing with this idea like, okay, I'm in the transition part. I'm in the transition phase. What's stopping me from going to the next level? What's stopping me? And that is simply holding on to the old self. The old self is gone. The old self is gone. It's gone. How because time is tricky. When you think about time, when we think about time, right? Like a lot of us get stuck in nostalgia, like, oh, I remember when this, I remember when this. Let's create new times. Let's create more amazing times. Life should not be stuck in whatever time that we just felt like was so great. You know what I'm saying? What's stopping us from being the best of who we are? Man, let me tell you, my best friend and I was like, it just like, I can't even talk about it right now, man. I can't. Like, that's how, baby, listen, this life is about being you. Forget what y'all got going on. This is about me. This is me to me. Showing up for myself to be the best me. A lot of the times when I've been playing mediocre for so long, but I didn't even understand in what way or how it didn't really benefit me, or I don't know, I just didn't understand any of it, I guess. Oh my God. This earwig, oh God, leave, man. Doing anything about that right now. Let me hurry up. Playing small because people used to play me small. Being too much, being too deep, being too this, being crazy, being this, being, oh, well, we probably mess you up. Oh, you're not doing what we want you to do. So having all of these things for such a long time, I don't think people understand the psychological, like, fixing of a child into the adult and how that will play out. If you have always been like in survival mode as an adult, that's going to affect you. If you have always been taught like, hey, we need you to tone it down. Hey, we need you to calm down. Hey, we need you to do this. We need you to do that. And never really having your true self be nourished, you're going to play small in the world, even though they see how big you can be. You understand? So with that, looking at my old self and being like, I don't want to be anybody else. So when you play small and you play into the systems of life, even outside of like family dealings, family relatives, or whatever is going on, right? You have the outside world, you have your school system, you have the workforce, you know, the social settings and how people are viewing you, perceiving you, all of these things, right? And you forget that your whole purpose here on earth is to be you. We get lost in that, and that's where a lot of my stuttering was going on. Maybe I should have some big thing going on. Maybe I should, and I'm just like, yo, I'm just working on me. 28 years old, and I decided, you know, I'm going to just work on me, because that's going to be the largest investment. That's going to be the biggest thing that's going to be that's going to have the biggest return on investment. That's going to bring me the biggest benefit. Investing in myself, deciding that I don't want to be angry anymore. I want to work in my power. I don't want to work against it anymore. I don't want to work in my masculine anymore. I'm tired of that shit. Tired. Now I know I got some energy that may not even be masculine, but it might scare some people, and that's fine. Like, I'm not really concerned about that. If you get scared when you're over here, move around. It's quite frankly okay. Excuse me. But that goes into not playing small anymore. The concert aided in what was already happening in my mind, right? Where it's, well, what do you want to be the best at? You know, when you ask people, well, what do you do? They automatically go to what I do for work. What in the is that? Yeah, I don't see this thing no more. It's a problem. Anyway, what is that? So what are we really doing here besides being slaves? Like, what are we doing? So, you know, old me is like, I gotta be good at one thing. I have to know how to be good enough to do this. Oh, I have to accomplish this or accomplish that or gain that. New self is saying, I am, therefore I will. I am, therefore I can. I am, therefore I demand. I am already who I am. I am does not show up uncertain. I am does not show up confused. You can't be demanding and confused at the same time. That's not working. I am is showing up for itself. Their self, itself, himself, herself. I am is making decisive action. Decisive choices. The new self is not afraid to say, baby, I'm taking my time with this life thing. I don't know when my time is going to come, so I'm going to take my time with it. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to do the best. But it's also saying, old self is, I need to be good at something. New self is saying, I am, therefore I will. But I am knows that it needs the consistency. It needs discipline. It needs discernment. It needs determination. It needs devotion. It needs these things to be the best. When you Now my mind is, be the best at what? Be the best me. I'm trying to be the best Darrica. I don't care about nothing else. I don't care to be anything outside of myself right now. Darrica is a helper. Darrica is in love with being of service to others. I love helping people. I love being in communion with people. I love talking with people. That's what I love to do. I love to love. I want to be the best in that. But it also means I need to take care of this temple. This means I need to take care of this temple. I need to take care of this temple. I need to take care of myself. I need to know what herbs do what. I need to know what will help my increase oral health, spiritual health, mental health, financial health. Now I'm like, oh, I want to learn money now. Where I used to be afraid of finances and things like that. Oh, I want to learn that now. I want to dive deep in that. Like, because I don't want it to control me anymore. I don't want it to put me in a place of fear. Oh, I'm ready to love myself fearlessly. Fiercely and fearlessly. Yeah, so new me is like, oh, I'm going to be the best Darrica I can be. Oh, we showing up? Yeah. For self? Oh, yeah, great. Because guess what? Reverend Ike said something like this. He said, well, he didn't say something like this. He said this, reverse evangelism, where you don't have to do the whole knocking on the door. Baby, when you have God in you, literally, when you know God and you know yourself and you know who you are and you are working the God power in you and you are, baby, listen, they gonna see it on you. They gonna see it in you. But it gotta be in you for them to see it on you. Baby, because even if you have it on you, people gonna know it ain't in you. So no matter what, you can have it on you, but them people gonna see if it's in you. All right? Don't play with it. Ooh, getting down to that ginger, baby. But seriously, don't be overwhelmed by the old self. You can let it go. You can tell your inner self, I know, but we can let that go. I know they hurt you, but we can let it go. I know you did that in the past, but we can let it go. I know that forgiveness, grace, mercy, favor, power, love, a sound mind, all good things you can have if you so choose it. It's a decision. And I know some people find it hard. Like, how do I do that? How to make the decision? Now, will it be hard? Will it be challenging because you've been doing things a certain way for so long? Absolutely. Imagine you've been going in the wrong direction. Say you going to somebody's house, you ain't never been in that direction before. But you decide, all right, I'm gonna go. You make a wrong turn. You know that GPS is going to tell you to turn right back around. But if you say you went 20 miles down the wrong way, you think automatically because you turned around and decide, oh, I'm going the wrong way, you're going to wind up in the spot that you were in when you made that wrong decision? No. You got to walk your ass right on back 20 miles. Move it right back. Okay? So remember, like, be patient with yourself. Accept patience. Have some temperance about yourself. And remember, everything starts from within. Whatever you can accept for yourself, you are not going to be willing to give to other people. Whatever you cannot accept for yourself, you will not be able to give to other people. You want to forgive these people, but you can't forgive yourself for what you did to yourself. So you treat yourself subconsciously in the same way that you would treat these other people, because you can't forgive them. But you can't forgive them and won't forgive them because you do not know how to forgive yourself. In turn, putting you in a cage. And that's what we're going to talk about next, actually, forgiveness. And on top of that, the things that you ask for out of other people that you do not do for yourself, it's going to be impossible for you to get from these other people. You're going to be fighting tooth and nail for these people to give you what you want. But you can't even accept it and give it to yourself first. How the hell are you supposed to demand it from someone else? How? You have told yourself that you are unworthy of these things. You have told yourself that you can never be that. How are you going to accept it for yourself? Think about that. That don't even make any sense. Oh, look. No mind. Oh, man. See, that's what I be talking about. Some of y'all be thinking y'all small on this. No mind. I ain't come here to do that. But anyway. Yes, so I'm here to say, validate your experience, validate where you are in this journey. Understand that when you're on this journey of self-discovery, of life, of whatever, right? It's yours. It's yours. Like, it doesn't have to be this thing that you have to figure out. Like, I know some people in the world are, they gotta have it figured out, and I get that. But it's people like me on this planet that's telling you, hey, it's okay. It's okay not to have everything figured out. It's okay to surrender. This conversation, this has been something. I don't even know what it's been. Because on the flip side, I'm talking about, and that's the thing, you need balance. You need balance. That's why the avatar is the avatar. You feel me? Bringing all elements together. That's why Jesus is Jesus. The 13th sign, you feel me? So you could be your one little sign, or you could learn how to master all 12 and be the master. It's up to you. You want to stick around and do the old things with the old people, with the old habits, with your old self, or you want to tap into the new. You may not have ever been there before, but guess what? It's going to be way greater than what you were before. Validate that. Validate the work that you've been putting in, and understand, though someone else may not see it, as long as you do, that's all that matters. Staying 10 toes on that. Okay. I'm done. I didn't think this was going to be this long, but it's all good. I love you guys. And let's keep on striving to be the best us that we can be. Okay? No matter what that is, no matter what that means to you. If that means, man, I want to paint again. I want to dance again. I want to, I want to exercise. I remember I started taking walks, and then I stopped for whatever reason. I remember I started doing 30-minute reading breaks, and that I remember how that felt. Like, just do you, and do you every day. Don't stop and to see who's watching. Who cares? Do that shit for you, man. Like, do it for you, because you know that's what you need, because your soul is searching out for something. Stop doing shit for money. I know that's crazy in times like this. Stop doing shit for money, bro. Y'all turning everything into a transaction. Ain't nothing for the love no more. And baby, listen, I understand. Ain't nothing. Man, you walk outside, it's $5. It's shit, $20, $100, $1,000, 5,000. It costs money to do everything. But in the world, when you need to unplug from the world, what are you doing? Are you plugging your brain into a movie? Like, how are you feeding yourself, and what are you feeding yourself? Take an audit and pay attention. I dare you to do something for yourself every day for the next 7 days for 30 minutes. 30 minutes every day for the next 7 days. Do something for yourself, whether that's read a book, whether that's take a nap, whether that's meditate, whether that's praying, whether that's lighting a candle and taking a bath, whether that's, and I mean really unplug. I mean step away from your phone, step away. If you like to talk to your children, you want to talk to your spouse, hey, do you want to talk to your mom? You want to talk to your dad? You want to talk to yourself. Shit. Talk to yourself. Do it. You want to journal? Do it. Do you for 30 minutes a day for 7 days. See what happened. But yeah, I'm good. This is 30. I got 32 flavors of that bootylicious bubblegum, raspberry, grape, cherry, coming in this honey bun. Baby, not your ordinary lady. It's 32 minutes. But yeah, I'm out. Like I said, I'm going to post that stuff tomorrow. Like, comment, share, subscribe. All right. I love you guys. Bye. Love yourself. Health, happiness, love, success, prosperity, and money to you.